everybody's love get tested when you locked in like that. When you used to your other half going off and you going off, and now y'all locked in, it's a little different. The energy's a little
Listen,
different, and you have to really be serious
when
about
people
what you're
ask
doing.
me now, they be like, "How y'all doing?" I be like, "Stan is alive."
Yeah.
Listen, that means listen, he alive. So yes, we have been tested as well. But this is an opportunity for you all to send us relationship questions. You can ask us about our relationship, and I will spill the tea. You know I will. I'll tell you. Or you can ask us something about your relationship, and we don't reveal identity
Yeah,
ever
ask
unless you.
about yours though. Yeah,
Yeah, but you can
keep it
ask
over there.
about ours. I'll tell you. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
My wife's ex-husband recently passed away from a sudden, unexpected stroke. They had been divorced for over 10 years. He was remarried, and so was she. This is his wife. This is a man, I think. We all got along very well prior to his untimely passing. The ex husband's mom requested that my wife sit in the front row with their immediate family because they all still view her as part of their family. I felt a way about it, but I kept my feelings to myself to keep the peace during such a sad time. Why does my wife have to be in the front row with the family and the current wife of her deceased ex husband? But again, I didn't say anything. My wife acted normal throughout the entire funeral, a few tears here and there. But at the grave site for his burial, my wife went off. Wait, what? I was a
She
little
almost jumped in the grave.
I was a little bit embarrassed. She stretched out and laid on the cold ground beside his casket.
Hmm.
I tried pulling her up and she shunned me. She told me that I would never understand. She explained that she lost her very first true love. I stayed at the gravesite with her for as long as I could, but I eventually had to leave. I couldn't take it anymore. She got home a few hours after me, and whenever I would bring it up, she would tell me that she doesn't want to discuss it and to not bring it up anymore because he's dead now, and whatever I feel about how she grieves over him is irrelevant. I still feel away, and things in my house have been awkward ever since. Am I being petty? Am I being insecure? Why should I care over a dead man? But I really do still feel away about how she acted at the gravesite.
Ooh, man. Okay. Well, this is tricky.
This is
So
tricky.
let me just say this. I'm kind of feeling him 100%.
You are?
Yes. So the problem is not the dead man. The problem is the reaction to the dead man. See, this young man was the love of your life. Was the love of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm supposed to be the love of your life now. We married.
We are.
And so I don't need to hear none of that BS about what you and him had going on and all this falling out and carrying on. 'Cause I'm still alive. And so I'm gonna need you to get your ass focused. Like you need to focus on what's in front of you. This dude
We at the
dead.
grave
I
site
don't
though.
care what site. Let me just explain it. Cause like so, let's be clear on this. This dude is a love of your life. I get it, right? Y'all having kids? Probably not.
They didn't. He
And
didn't
so at the end
say.
of the day, you probably don't. And so he was the love of your life, right? You were supposed to say thanks, but no thanks. I can't sit on that front line. That's disrespectful to my husband, and so I'm sorry. So it's a no. I
Really?
can't do it. I can't come up there because that's my ex. Ex. Please be clear. Ex mean get the hell on. Ex is back in the day type. It ain't today. And so ex mean it was a situation. So we not there today. So yes, he passed away, and I'm grieving, and I feel away. But you're not supposed to be passed out on the floor and all this other country foolishness. Like you get your ass up. Why are you on the floor? And this. So was y'all still having sex? Because
Probably
that's the next
not.
thing I'm
Maybe
getting ready
she
to
still.
start figuring out. Like if you passed out to that degree and I'm still here, I'm trying to understand what is the hell going on. You don't have no children, and you'll get your ass up off the floor, and this is dumb. Why are you trying to sit up there with his folks? You not
Well,
his folks no more. He
okay,
got folks. They there.
but
Move your ass to the back. Yeah.
okay, but you do know that sometimes, like for example, we're never breaking up. But if we did, I'm still gonna be your mother's daughter-in-law, no matter what.
But
And
if I had remarried
mm-hmm,
prior to me passing,
mm-hmm.
then you can't be on the front with my new
Oh,
wife.
I'm sitting up at the front.
No,
Mm.
Ma, she can't do that. And so at the end of the day, it's a hell to the no. It's disrespectful to my wife that I just was married to prior to passing, because you owe that to her to be on the front. It's not a shared venture. Like you're not supposed to sit by her, with her, and all that. No, you agreed to the rear because it's cool. You still have the same feelings, but just be back there. You know what I'm saying? You still could pass out in the back. Don't be right here. Be back there.
Okay. But again, that's separate from when they're out at the gravesite. And so I think people go through something more traumatic when you're at the gravesite and you see them about to put her first love or whatever she called her first husband in the ground. He's gone. She's stretched out and she must have went through something. And I don't think that he should be having insecure feelings about it. I mean, he is dead now. So once they over that, you can just go back home and get back to your life.
Well, why is that insecure on his part when it's kind of her slighting him? She's not even considering his feelings. She's not considering his position. You my wife. Like, we're not just cool kicking it.
Yeah, I don't agree with her sitting on the front row with the family and the current wife. But, if she stretched out there at the gravesite, I mean, you never know what people go through. And I just think that if the person's dead, you just got to give her a pass.
I mean, I'm not saying
because it ain't like she's going to jump in there and get him.
She should not grieve.
Right.
But she should not have more grief than the wife that he just left.
That's
like, sit that ass down. Like, she has the position, not you. So you playing a whole nother role. Like, you was the one that he left. And you with me. So that's goofy. So
does anybody else have a comment on this? Anybody have
get us a mic. Alyssa, we got Alyssa from E&E Head Studios. Oh, my God. I'm going to brace myself. Give her the mic. Maybe give her a mic.
I'm just, I'm on the fence a little bit.
Girl. Be honest, too. What you got?
Okay. I don't agree with you saying.
Okay, what you got?
Because for one, you can never tell someone how they can grieve or what they should do when they're in a certain space. Even though that was her ex-husband, you don't know what they had. The connection could have been stronger than, okay, yeah, we was young, but they still probably had a connection or a bond through the years. So if my ex-husband go, I'm going to be on the front row. And I'm not saying I'm going to be crying and falling out on the ground, but I don't know how that's going to hit me when I'm actually in that moment.
Okay.
I don't know.
But so let me ask you this. What if your husband, so we married, right? And you saying, well, look, Stan, I'm going to be on the front row because they invited me to the front row. And I said, well, baby, I don't think that's wise. Like, I don't think you should be on the front row. Like, I'm with you and all of that whole thing. You go and do your thing, but I don't think you need to be with his family because you're not family now. Like, that's okay. Sit in the back. Why you have to be on the front row?
But because you're not married, it doesn't end. It
doesn't end. Hell no, it does. Oh, hell
no.
no. Oh, it ends. The moment you married me, that's ended. It ended. Oh, it's going to have to end. It's going to have to end. Oh, we're going to be on the ID channel. Let me just tell you something, lady. It ended. The moment you married me, it's over. Like, you and him can be cool at a distance. Like, a distance.
Lord, he said the ID channel.
Oh, yeah, ID it is. I promise you we on it.
Hi.
But I respect your opinion.
Hey, Terry.
Hey.
I'm going to have to agree with Stan.
Okay.
Here, the situation is she doesn't belong on the front row. She doesn't belong in the obituary. The only person that belongs in the obituary are the children, if they exist.
And the current wife.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
She's supposed to be there because, yes, they had a relationship, but she doesn't get, again, we all grieve differently, but she doesn't get to perform and act that way with a current spouse there and sit on the front row. I think stuff should be done in decency and order, and that is completely
out of order.
Not okay.
So
I think it's a slight to the man, right?
Correct.
So I'm saying it's okay to grieve. I understand that. And you can have a situation that makes you grieve with someone that you loved in the past because you could have a really good situation even to that day with them. But it should not warrant you being on the front row and passed out. If you react more than the wife that he just left, then something's a situation.
I got to admit, and this is double-sided, and we do have to wrap it up because we're a little over, but I'm double-sided because I'm thinking about it from a different perspective. I'm thinking about it from if I'm the current wife and I'm sitting up there on the front row and Stan is in the casket. Lord, I don't mean that to really happen, but that, you know what I mean? And then I see his ex acting a fool. First of all, no, she can't sit up here with me.
Yeah,
that's,
how you feel?
That's a hell to the no.
She gonna sit right
no,
next
ma'am,
to
you're not sitting here with me. Now
I mean, because baby, we still had a good relationship.
I don't give two.
And me and her, we was
I
really cool.
don't care. She can't sit up here with me. And if I see her ass stretched out at the gravesite, I'm going to step on her.
Well, wait, time out. Wait.
I'm a kicker.
Flag on the play. So what I'm trying to
I'm
understand.
serious. I'm dead
Yeah, I know you're
ass.
serious, but that's the problem. Like
You know I'm serious.
so
I'm gonna be
why
like, what
you-
the hell? Get up.
so
This
why you
this
don't
my
think that-
husband that's dead. What the hell you sit down there stretched out for and you got a husband?
I'm a lie.
Okay,
So-
let's go. Let's move.
Yeah.
Let's
we gotta
move.
keep it moving.
Let's
yeah.
go.
You-
Okay.
You get too far into it.
Okay, we got to go to a quick commercial break. Y'all, if you have a relationship question, info@spotlightoverthecity.com.
So the bottom line,
I done got all
look,
into it
look,
like it was real.
You gotta honor your mate. Like you can't put your mate in a trick bag under no circumstances. So whenever you feel that it's a slight to them, you have to cover them. It's called covering your mate. So you say no disrespect, but I can't sit up here because I have a husband and I'm cool on it. I mean, we was good, but we gonna be good from the back. Y'all, you let her, the little, who you left, he left. She gonna sit up there with y'all, and that's the end of
That's
that.
the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
kill it.